We're already popping off with some funky music on Somebody Stole My Lunch. So, we're gonna figure out who stole my lunch, of all people, because everybody knows I like food. I eat it every day, so that means I like it. I don't want nobody taking my food. Let's go ahead and start the game and figure out who the freak took my lunch. Who? The door opens with a jingle as I walk in. This must be management's doing again. They said it's to improve morale when we're too busy to head outside. But what type of cafe only has one coffee machine? They didn't even provide us with any coffee filters. I'm tempted to tip over the nearby trash can, but decide against it. The janitors are on the same sinking boat as us. My only saving grace is lunchtime, and today is special. Any other day, I would have gone out to the big city and treated myself at a local bistro. However, a new project sprung up, and I have been forced to stay inside during lunch. My wary co-workers also have to live this type of life, suffering from malnutrition and gastritis, whatever that is. But why should I suffer alongside them? What awaits me behind these fridge doors is my masterpiece, my katsudon. The night before, I flattened the plumpest pork loin and breaded it into the crispiest panko, and deep-fried it in the finest oils and spices from my pantry, double-fried to perfection, then smothered in beaten eggs, sweet onions, and homemade tonkatsu sauce. All atop a steaming bowl of fluffy rice. Saliva dribbles down as I imagine my fork piercing through the skin to reveal its soft white meat inside. It's unfortunate I couldn't eat it fresh off the stove, but at least the microwave here is more competent than any company's infrastructure. With a happy hum, I walk over to the open fridge. The shelves are emptier around this time, so I easily spot my bowl. Despite the bowl's innocent pink coloring, it's from a prestigious lunchbox brand. My food deserves the best, of course. I pick up my cute bowl, but I notice something off. Sauce stains the side of the bowl's lip. Did I spill it on the way to work? Now that I think about it, it's much lighter than it was this morning. With trepidation, I unclip the lid. Bruh. It's gone? My thick cut of pork, my egg slurry of dashi and soft onions, my fluffy steamed rice, all gone! Only a light brown puddle and some rice grains remain. Is this the work of a thief? Wait, no, I shouldn't be doubting my co-workers. Maybe someone took my lunch by mistake. But this morning, I only saw clear Tupperware containers. How could anyone mistake my lunch for theirs? Did someone steal my lunch? My stomach gurgles painfully. It tells me that my decision to skip breakfast was a foolish one indeed. And my phone alarm goes off. My 15-minute break is about to end. Already? I just got in here. How do I have time to eat? What should I do about this thief? Give up. Quit your job. Report to HRs. Report to HR, I suppose. The most rational decision is to report it to Humane Resources. I take out my phone and speed dial HR. It's important to have your most important contacts ready when you need them. Hello, this is Cal of Human Resources. How may I help you? Hi Cal, I'd like to report a theft. What was stolen? My lunch. Was it during company hours or on company property? Yes, and yes. Unfortunately, we cannot compensate your loss. I don't want compensation, Cal! An employee's lunch is their personal property. Yes, but isn't it worrying to have a theft happen on company grounds. We have cases like this very often. The company is not responsible for them. Yes, I know, but if you have anything else to report, please send an email. My lunch break is starting. Cal hangs up before I can say any more. Does it happen often? Then do something about it! Nobody likes Cal. With nothing else I can do, I begrudgingly pour myself a lukewarm cup of coffee and return to work. Bruh. The next day. Despite yesterday's incident, I still brought my lunch. I cannot falter in the face of despair. After I made mapo tofu. How did I make it again? Wax, rat poison, Sichuan peppercorn. Yes, the spice of my life. How could I forget the nose-numbing smell of roasted Sichuan pepper, the thick red oil of the bean paste, the firm, bouncy texture of the cubed tofu, and with an internal heat so good it transcends the taste buds. Mapo tofu. Eating plain rice is great, but it can't beat the spicy fragrance of chili oil and peppercorns. But this one is different. I spiked up the heat, hiding twice the amount of ground peppercorn and chili, the spice too powerful for the mortal tongue. Right before I kiss my baby goodnight, I sprinkle on some more pepper. If anyone dares open my bowl, a red powdery explosion awaits them. 5 hours later, lunchtime arrives and I rush to the break room. Perhaps today will be different? I take out my bowl. The lightness of the silicone bowl is foreboding. Bro, they got it again! Alright, this is war! War, I say! It's empty. But how? Why? Who is this food-crazed glutton? Wait, if someone ate my super spicy Sancho Mapo tofu, then their lips should be bright red right now. Within the remaining minutes of my break, I look far and wide the mysterious red lip caper. But to no avail, my pepper-kissed burglar was nowhere to be found. There are too many employees in this company. Wearing lipstick? I gave up on finding those hot lips and went home. Luckily, the stench of peppers clung to my suit, and people avoided me on the subway during rush hour. The next day. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. On my way home, I caught at a supermarket sale. That's why I was compelled to make fish head curry for lunch. A big steamed fish head simmered in thick, milky curry sauce. Sliced tomatoes, okra, and eggplants float around. Succulent, bouncy fish cheek and big-eyed, sticky-eyed, in a big sticky eye drenched in the tangled curry sauce. A vibrant, comfy dish to ease the stress of this weary week. But will it survive until my break? The thief is still out on the loose, ready to pounce. I need to protect my meal. This is my last stand, my last course of action. What should I do? Lunch at cubicle, I guess. I should keep my lunch with me. The closer, the better. Sitting comfortably in my swivel chair, I type away in my Excel sheets. My pink bowl keeps me company, so my nerves are relaxed. Nearby, some workers are gabbing away. So how's your term end report coming along? Never mind that. Did you see who's Employee of the Month again? Who? The new hire, that French dude. French? From abroad? Who knows? But he's been snagging Employee of the Month ever since he started last year. I've been trying for this month, but I lost. Man, give up. You can't beat him. Man, give up. Wait. You went on vacation to play the new Elf Ring last week, remember? Oh, you're right. They finally finish talking and leave the area. I can finally eat in peace. Shifting my keyboard away and replacing it with my bowl, I flip open the lid. An explosion of spice enters my nostrils. What's that smell? Someone's eating in their cubbies again. It'll be like that sometimes. We sympathize with each other silently. It's the first time I've been able to eat a meal during lunch. A tangy aroma wakes me up and stirs my stomach. Wow. I take out my spoon and dig in. I dig in. That's not my stomach growling anymore. I turn my head and spot an unfamiliar figure passing by. He is a ruggedly handsome man. He doesn't really look very handsome to me, I'll just say that. He looks down at my bowl, grimacing. You stink. I take that back. He's insufferable. Wait, it doesn't smell too bad, but it's distracting everyone. It's distracting everyone else. Why didn't you put it in the fridge? Before I can even swear back, he walks away. I didn't put it in the fridge because you're the one stealing it, I bet. He's mad because I didn't put my bowl in the fridge so he can steal it. Asshole. Stinky? Rather than my curry, it smelled like he hadn't left the company in a week. My nose scrunches up, remembering his sour stench. His smell left such an impression that I couldn't even enjoy my long-awaited meal peacefully. That man, that menace, he seems familiar. I can't put my finger on who he reminds me of. Speaking of which, I should spray some air freshener later. Employee performance review. Number 6. Stinky. Fuck you, Kel. Kel, I hate Kel. Kel sucks. Alright, let's put rat poison in it this time. Because, fuck that person. Or maybe I should quit my job. I should just be like, you know what? Screw this. Done. Alright. Give up. I can only give up. Whoever it is, how would I even find them? Filling a paper cup with stale cold coffee, I go back to my cubicle in defeat. The next day, my lunch gets stolen again. I'm suffering from hunger pangs. But perhaps whoever stole it needed it more than I did. They're probably more happy to eat than I am sad to be hungry. With my sacrifice, the total number of satisfied workers in their companies increase. So let it be. Enlightened, I continue to make decadent meals and leave them out in the open. Every single one of them was eaten, and I went home hungry. Management rewarded us with coffee filters that week. Maybe I did make a difference in this company. Performance review. Acceptance. Exceptional. Very bad. Why? Why? I guess that's the very bad ending. Okay, now we could quit our job. Let's quit our job. Quit our job. Quit our job. Quit our job. Quit the job. Quit the job. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of everything in this damn company. Something snaps inside me as I run over to the coffee machine. I rip it off the wall and toss it to the ground. The trash can is next. With a firm kick, it flips over an empty coffee cup. Ugh, I can't say it. With a firm kick. With a firm kick, it flips over, and empty coffee cups fly out. Finally, this stupid little jingle bell. I yank it off the door hinge and aim it squarely at the employee of the month's frame on the wall. My breathing is haggard, and my back is covered in sweat. Sedentary office workers can only do so much. I stomp to my cubicle and hastily write up my 2 weeks' notice to Humane Resources. Though, who can even say I'll be here tomorrow? Once I'm out that front door, I'm never coming back. Number 2, Bowling Point. Very bad review, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's not go to the extreme, but go to a different extreme and completely kill this person. I'm gonna go be a murderer now, because I have to report to HR and then put rat poison in my food. Easy. And I bet it's this guy, too. I bet he is the one stealing everybody's food. So, I'm pretty sure he about to die. No one likes you, Cal. Shut the fuck up. Get wrecked, son, as I skip all your useless dialogue. With rat poison! Ah, yes, how can I forget? I was trying to trap a rat. I take out my bowl and sprinkle a bit of gray powder on the surface. Snapping the lid back, I tuck my pink bowl in the back of the fridge. Soon that thieving rat will get his just desserts. I exit the break room with a cold smile. It'll be all according to plan. Right after I finish my work for the day, a guard apprehended me at my cubicle. There was a hidden security camera. I went to jail! A week had passed since I started my new life in my cell. Because of the damning video evidence of my actions, I was judged with first-degree murder. Sitting in my low-quality spring bed, my face sinks into my palms. It's about to be lunchtime. The guard bangs on the door and lets me out. I scurry out with a famished stomach, reaching out for my meager serving of dry, hard bread and bland, watery soup. Unfortunately, I'm too late. My cellmate slaps my hand and takes my share from my plate. My lunch had been stolen again. I return to my cell and sit in hunger. Inmate: there's some good news. Yes. The victim you poisoned survived. What victim? The food thief? Don't say any more, inmate. You're walking on eggshells. Of course. Of course! I hold my head towards the somber moonlight, contemplating a life not behind bars. I've learned my lesson. Don't try to poison your co-workers. Number 4, a recipe for disaster. That's also a very bad ending indeed. Fuck you, security cameras! Okay, so we have to get through this. Can I save? Oh my god. Why didn't I do this before? So, there's only one more option I can do anyway for the second one. Report to HR. Lol. Okay. After I'm done with this phone call, I'll save at the last option, because I already did the other 2 options, so we don't need to do that anymore. Okay, save. I didn't do this before because I'm dumb, but I always forget to save, but here we go. We're saving this time. With wax! With the help of many YouTube videos, I made a wax replica of maple tofu. The white tofu crumbles are made from wet styrofoam. The red sauce is made from acrylic and watercolor. I mix roasted ground peppercorns in the translucent red wax and poured it into my bowl. It helps hide the smell. With a glaze of resin and some patience, the fake wax maple tofu was complete. I snicker, imagining the perpetrator attempting to scoop into the mold, only for their plastic spoon to rebound back in their face. In exchange, I'll starve. I was still waiting for my model to dry this morning, so I had no time to make myself something to eat. But you could have made something to eat while you were waiting. Okay, the next day, right? Lunch quickly arrives, and I return to retrieve my bowl from the fridge. Wait, what did that say? 5 hours later. Not the next day, obviously. Quickly, and I couldn't keep my excitement down. Despite knowing it's fake food, seeing it an untouched dish satisfies me. I flick open the lid and a scoop, no, 2 scoops were gone from the bowl, like sliced jelly. This thief is beyond my comprehension. But something sparks inside of me. I return to my desk and write my resignation letter. Afterwards, I run to the nearest tech store and purchase some necessities. Wax food, you wouldn't believe it. Hey! They became a wax food YouTuber. What an end. I like that end. That's the best end you can get. I like that. Bo says, yeah, I believe it. I quit my job and became a wax food artist. Yep, that's me. I became a wax food artist YouTuber. What can I say? After witnessing the travesty, I knew I had talent in wax arts. If someone can mistake my creation for real food, then why live in a corpo life? Raw talent. That's the best ending I could get. That's not very bad. That's the best possible ending, in my opinion. We found our passion, our talents. We discovered who we are. Wait, I'm supposed to load the game. So I'll have to go for all that again. Okay, so now we have done all of, the things that we could do with the rat poison and the wax. So we need the peppercorn endings now. Because maybe we'll find love, or maybe we'll find nothing but hate. Okay, the next day, I'll just save it right here. What should I do? Lunch at cubicle. Mass email, fridge note. We'll just do fridge note. I shouldn't blow this out of proportion. I'm a working adult after all. From my pocket, I take out my expensive fountain pen that I splurged on my bonus on. By happenstance, the company likes to supply us with copy paper on the break room. They think that if we see it, we'll be compelled to continue working during our break. None of my coworkers are that gullible, but the amount of paper does increase throughout the week. I take advantage of the company's quirks and take a clean paper from that pile. Let's leave a note. To my dear thief of mine. Oh my god. I get to actually write it. Hold on. To threat. Stop. Closing. I will. To the person who keeps stealing my lunch. Stop. I will starve. After the note is done, I secure it with magnets. And now we wait. I hope my lunch doesn't get stolen again, but it will. It was tasty, he says. I take the paper and tear it to shreds with my teeth. My saliva wets the dry paper as it gazes my tongue. Wow. Tasty. The next day. It's been 4 days. Really? We're going on with this? Okay. Oh, okay. This time, it'll be different. I will succeed. This thieves will stop. You will survive my lunch. You will be in my stomach today. I swear it on my health insurance. I kiss it a temporary farewell as I walk out of the room. But what did I do to make it mine? A lone figure walks into the break room. Instead of grabbing coffee, he reaches out towards the fridge. It's an unusual time to have lunch as many employees are currently preoccupied. He reaches past the stacks of clear Tupperware, singling out a bowl, a pink silicone bowl. He stands by the counter, obscuring his actions with his back. The bowl lid comes off with a click. This is new. What's new? The figured shoulder jolts up, and then relaxes as he turns around. Nothing. I knew it was that bastard. Saw there were new coffee filters. Bet management repurposed the coffee paper. Right. Who are you? Me? I'm really not that important. Rather, why don't we start with you, buddy? Bo. I smile at him, and he turns away, ignoring me. We just stand there for a few minutes. Don't you have work? How's that coffee? Why would I drink this place's coffee? Don't tell me you drink it, that slimy brown water. It's not that bad. It sucks. You sound like you hate yourself. 3 days I've starved because of you. 3 days! Actually, what did you do these past 3 days? What else would I be doing? It's a work week. You come into the break room often? At this exact time every day? Of course, I have to eat. Eat? Well, yeah, don't you? Yes, I would if I could. Speaking of which, I'm gonna eat. Mind leaving? Wow, me too. I'm skipping precious work time to have my lunch early. Why don't we eat together? That's an awful idea. That hurts. We're all co-workers here, aren't we? I like being alone. Sales provide me with enough problems. Well, I'm hungry. You'll just have to suffer. Wait outside, I'll be done quick. Is this your private bathroom? Certainly would be nice. Are you hiding something? Selling trade secrets to a rival company? I wish. Doing something illegal? You should ask the company that. They've broken several labor laws already. Maybe you're the type. I point behind him. Stealing, perhaps? I made my move. With a sidestep, I try to maneuver around the man, but he swiftly blocks my view left and right. Why are you stopping me? Feeling guilty? Guilt for what? My right to a meal? His stature and speed outmatched me. I couldn't keep up. My poor office worker's heart can only pump so much oxygen. Haha, must be nice being tall. You must be eating good. Real good. Of course, I only dine on the finest. Fess up, you thieving rat. Me? A rat? You stole my lunch! I just met you. Well, I caught you red-handed. Hands up and away from the counter. You're talking out of your ass. You don't have proof it's me. Several thousand of employees come by here every day. This company doesn't care about you or me. Leave! Well, Mr. Employee of the Month. Do you think our conversation wasn't recorded? What? Wow, I wonder what terrors I can unleash with this sound bites. How did you know? Do you take me for a fool? This company plasters your face on the walls. It's right over there. All you did was tie up your hair. Did you make this meal? I did. Why you keep stealing my lunch? Heh. Why? Your food was the best out of everyone else's, so I stole. And so I invited Mr. Employee of the Month to dinner. On that day, I offered him half my katsu sandwich for a price. Don't touch my food. Why should I listen? I'll cook for you. Okay, I'm listening. But you need to pay me for my groceries, foo-foo. Fine. We would continue discussing our contract over dinner, his treat. He chose a fancy French bistro nearby. I chose the time, 5 p.m. tomorrow night. Was this a date? No, it was a lifetime contract. Date night. It was a date night anyway. Under a warm candlelight, Beau sits across from me. His long, silky hair let loose. An open French window frames his figure like a painting. If only he would shut up. Cal is a dick. Glad we agree. He wouldn't free up my schedule, so I had to scavenge for food during my 8-minute breaks. The past hour I've been listening to him vent about management. His voice is husky, hints of deep, big city tone mixed with some wilderness vibrato. I could listen to this speak all night, but the waiter... Wait. Why would you tell him to shut up if you like his voice and could listen to him speak all night? But the waiter is waiting. So, are you ordering soon? Right, food. What do you recommend, Beau? Anything that tastes good. Like meat. Do you eat vegetables? If it tastes good. Okay, steak for the meathead. I'll get the ratatouille. But that's all vegetables. Shut up, meathead. And order a red wine with that, too. Well, at least you know how to pair wine with steak. How cooked would you like your steak, sir? Well done. Make it medium rare. Okay, chef. The waiter bolts away quickly. It's just me and him now. So, how long have you been stealing? A couple of times. It's only food. Stealing? Yeah. It was me stealing food from the fridge. Do you need help? Should we split tonight's bill? No, I have enough money. Just no work-life balance. So it's all work, no life. I did have a life until I got hired by this company. It wasn't like this in my other job. I used to work at an eatery. Always ate fresh. Then why did you stay with us? You seem capable going by your Employee of the Month record. I was at my limit, to be frank with you. But one day, I met you. Me? Mamma mia! What? Your lunch. Fudge. I've never felt such warmth from a lunchbox before, even though it was straight from the fridge. All I ate were ham and cheese sandwiches and cream cheese bagels. Depressing, I know. Ham, cheese, and cream cheese bagels are good. Why didn't you order your own? Stop being a leech. But you told me I could leech off you now. For a price! My wallet is your wallet. He says it so casually. Next thing I know, he leans over to my side of the table. By the way, you're really good with your hands. What the heck is going on? It looks like he's about to grab my hand, but he avoids me. He picks up a napkin holder from my side and brings it back to him. How often do you pound meat? The fried pork sandwich from yesterday was delectable. Are you messing with me? No, I'm serious. Can I go to your place after this? For what reason? To inspect your goods. Aren't you going too fast? I want to see what's in your fridge. My fridge! Aren't I paying for your groceries? Right, of course. I take out my phone to distract myself from the shame. Scrolling through my chat apps, I realize something crucial. I forgot. Beau, what's your contact info? Oh, I also haven't gotten your full name. What's Beau for short for? My full name? He hesitates, dragging on the silence. I gaze back with big, watery eyes, a skill learned from dealing with higher-ups. He finally gives in and sighs. Don't laugh, okay? My parents had a French phrase. I'm not actually European. I won't laugh. I need it if we're going to work together from now on. There's a knock on our door. The waiter rolls in a trolley holding our meals. As the waiter sets down the meal, Bo finally speaks. Well, it's bon appetit. Bon apple tea? Isn't there a subreddit for this? The end. Oh, that's the real end? I got the real end, the excellent end, where this guy comes over to look in my refrigerator. Yeah, at least I get free money. That's what I like. That's my favorite part of this whole exchange is free money. Thank you for playing. Alright, I'm gonna load back and go to not this. No. I feel like it'll say the same thing no matter what. Mass email. Dun dun dun! I need to confront my problems head on in a civil manner. If HR won't help me, who can? I'm my own best ally. My plans, I need to direct my complaints where they can be heard loud and clear. Let's write an email. It'll be compelling and persuasive essay about the wrongs I've faced this week, using the hamburger method they taught me in high school. Hamburger method? Oh, I get to write the email too? I guess I'll try to save it, 'cause why not? I'm gonna see if I can get anything different from writing something. Hope this there's two I hopes. I wonder which happens. If I hope this email finds you useful, lunch thief. What is this sentence? This is unprofessional. We are adults. Stop this childish nonsense. I hope a flash mob lasting an hour stops you in traffic. If I ever meet you, I'm going to do something to you that I cannot say. Well, this went well. I hit send and wait for a response. If the perp felt any guilt, they would reply. Right? My phone buzzes on my desk. It's my manager. Hello, Jill. Is something the matter? You're fired. Why? Was it necessary to CC everyone? Of course! Why shouldn't I? Was emailing an entire board of directors necessary? It caused our stocks to drop by 5%. How are you going to compensate for that? I thought the company doesn't compensate for losses. So, did you guys hear from the food thief yet? She ends the call. I noticed I've been blocked and my work email has been deleted. You think you can fire me without severance pay, Jill Lotto? I rip the PC tower from my work desk and run out of the building. If the company won't compensate me, then this shall be my compensation. I stole a PC. An eye for an eye. Fair ending? That's the fair ending, okay. What even? What even is this game, first of all? And what even is this game, second of all? I think that's it, though. I think I'm gonna try to do a different note, I guess, or a different email. Someone stole my lunch. You're a waste of a human being. I wish a pigeon shits on your new fancy suit. Did you enjoy my lunch? How was it? Did it taste good? Was it worth it? Are you happy with yourself? Yes, I know. I'm fired. I don't think it's gonna change anything. B. Do not touch. Please have mercy on me. Bon appetit, motherfucker. Oh. It is kind of his name. It was tasty. It's the same. Alright. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. It was certainly a different and fun one. I'm glad I got to do a game about food. And because I like food, so because food's pretty great. Maybe love, if that thing with bone apple tea works out, you know? Maybe it's about love and food, or love for food. I don't even know, man. It was an interesting game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.